Melvo lit that shit bang.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crows of Judgment, and today I have an important question. Should Kiwiz be allowed to exist on any type of platform like Twitch or YouTube? Now, I'm going to go into why I'm asking that question here in a little bit, but before we begin, if I can ask you, please sub to the channel. We're giving away 3 copies of Cyberpunk 2077 on January 1st. Fortunately, that game keeps getting delayed, so it might be on release day at that point. But anyways, let's talk about this. So as you can see here on the screen, this is what I can best tell is a call to cancel Kiwiz. And, you know, I gotta say, I think I'm kind of in support of that, but I'll explain why I have to ask if that's something people agree with or not. Twitter just verified at Kiwiz, a known and admitted pedophile. Kiwiz got nudes from a 12-year-old girl and then blamed her for it. Kiwiz should not have access to millions of children. So I think the thing that makes this worse than anything is that Kiwiz does... He's a gaming tuber, like he's a Twitch streamer. Most games he plays are popular with, you know, teens and such. And he did actually admit to seeking out nudes from a minor. Now, well, I'll play the video from Drama Alert here, but essentially Kiwiz was seeking out, when he was 17, seeking out these contacts with a 12-year-old girl. When he became 19, he was still trying to obtain nudes from a 14-year-old. It's pretty disturbing, and there's some other videos that they put up here. And I don't like the idea of cancel culture, but I don't think that I don't think that this is so much cancel culture as it is, you know, keeping a known pedophile away from children. So I hope you can let me know in the comments section what you think about this. But let's watch the video here.
He professed his love for her and said how beautiful she is.
I've known Jerica probably for about a year and a half.
A year and a half ago, she would have been 12.
And just to be clear, this did take place 4 years ago. So she's, yeah, at this point, she's probably just turned 18. But at the time, yeah, I mean, God damn it, dude. The guy's using his platform to reach out. That's how he met this 12-year-old, and he still has that platform. To my understanding, on top of being verified by Twitter, he's currently a YouTube partner, and he's a Twitch partner, right? So I kind of feel like that shouldn't be the case if, you know, you have someone who does video game content, which is directed at, you know, teenagers and shit, and the guy's admitted to seeking out relationships with these minors and obtaining nudes from the minor when they were a minor. For fuck's sakes.
She sent pictures to him. He sent pictures back to her.
Okay, so a month ago you sent her a picture.
Yes.
But the problem with that is you're 19 and she's 14 at the time.
But the thing, like, I was in a really, like, depressed state, like...
Yeah, I wanted to wait till that comment was on the screen. I think anyone who uses the I was in a bad place, so yeah, I was exchanging nudes with a minor is someone who should not be allowed access to minors, because, you know, let's first off, the excuse is total bullshit, but let's run with that, right? People get into bad states all the time. People deal with mental health issues all the time. Some of it's very severe, some of it's not that bad. But if his excuse is, well, when I'm in a bad head place, I get the urge to reach out to minors in my community, right? he needs to be like not allowed to do that, right? And I guess you can't ban his channel from YouTube, but you can at least not monetize his videos. You can at least not like let him be a Twitch partner and shit like that. You can not verify him on Twitter, knowing he's using his social media platforms to reach out to kids, of which he's already exchanged nudes with one of those kids. And I gotta wonder, like, how many others are there that just didn't feel comfortable coming forward, only because when this broke, this guy lost nothing, right?
She wasn't 12. She was 13.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. See, I thought when I was when someone pointed this out to me, I kind of thought there that he was gonna say like, "Oh, I didn't know her age," but he clearly knew, right? She wasn't 12. She was 13. This is nuts.
She said she was 14. She lied.
And then he blamed the girl.
You could be registered as a sex offender.
I understand, but like I said, it's just being stupid. Being a teenager.
And yeah, I again, these are all awful excuses. This is not owning up to it, right? So I'm going to highlight one of the comments in here, and I'm convinced the person's either a troll or just like not well mentally.
And understand that these things happen. There was no harassment. It was all consent. Like, she sent pictures to me too, but it was a group effort.
He professed his love for her and said how beautiful she is. And also, I'd like to talk about all the other girls that you're sending pictures to.
And, you know, one thing led to another. She started complimenting me. I complimented her.
Kiwi, is this true?
I just turned 19. Nigga.
Okay. Yeah. So he admits to doing it. He admits to. Well, I mean, he says, "Oh, she wasn't 12. She was 13." I don't know why someone would think that would make it any better. He uses the excuse that he's 19 and he's stupid, and then he says he was in a dark place, an emotional place, and then also blames her and says, "Well, she lied about her age by a year," which what? It says it was a group effort, saying that she consented to doing everything. Like, those are the statements and the excuse of a pedophile, right? Like, hardcore. I don't understand how this dude can monetize his videos, can monetize on Twitch, can have his channel. I mean, you saw some of those, like, titles, right? Like, so they went by pretty quick, but, like, yeah, he put here, like, I hosted a girls-only Zone Wars tournament, right? And, you know, you would hope that they're adults, but, like, I don't know. I don't fucking know, right? We talk about, like, you know, the stupid shit people want to get canceled for, right? And yeah, I'm going to highlight another cancel fucking culture victim, but, like, how the fuck is this guy still around? Like, how's he making money still on these platforms, reaching out to children, when he admits to doing all of this stuff with a minor, and he blames the minor for it, right? She consented. She lied to me. Yeah, I mean, and it's not like, oh, she lied to me and said she was 18. It was like, oh, no, she lied to me and said that she was 14. Like, it doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make it any better. There's a clip here, right, of this girl saying that she's 15. No, she goes like she was 16 now, and then she's 15. Kiwi's talking about how she's hot and how he art her. Fucking Christ.
Hell yeah. Like, all right, can you shut up, Kiwi? Can you
I'm
sing
about
for me,
to
Ellie?
look at this shit.
Well, actually,
Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to be 16 in like 2 weeks.
Oh, even better.
Can you just
Oh,
let her
no.
sing, Kiwi? How about you stop
It's cat
screaming
TV.
her Instagram and let her sing?
I'm having sex. Yo, her Insta shit, she's pretty good looking. And needless to say, I would rape her. Yo, Miss Alley Cat.
Yeah?
When I have sex, go Alley Cat. I think some Ariana Grande. Go. When I have sex, go Alley Cat.
Yeah.
When I have sex, go Alley Cat. I think some Ariana Grande.
So, I mean, look, I don't know how old that clip is, right? My point is, the dude did use his platform for this on more than one occasion. Why is an open pedophile allowed to have a channel where he reaches out to minors and in those conversations with minors joked about raping one, asked her if she wanted to have sex with him, and also exchanged nudes with a 14-year-old who he met when she was 12, right? Like, it makes you a little fucking sick, honestly, to see that this is the shit that's allowed, right? And you know, I get that there is always that worry amongst content creators, right, of pointing out behavior like that, because YouTube and Twitch, they never deal with the problem. They always take this super heavy-handed measure that hits everybody in some stupid fucking way. But like, what? Like, what the fuck? Right? Like, this shouldn't be allowed at all. And I'm not saying like people haven't called out Kiwiz. Obviously, you saw Drama do a section on it. I just mean like, there's always that concern that if you point this type of stuff being allowed on YouTube, YouTube does some really stupid shit. But like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's more important that you protect the kids in this situation, right? I think it's way more important that you protect the kids in this situation. So, obviously, since it's 2020, they point out that, he's got a long history of racism because, let's be honest, in 2020, people tend to care more about being racist than they do about you being a pedophile. But, like, I'm not going to play the clip because at the end of the first one, you can kind of hear him start to say the N-word repeatedly. I asked you guys the question, right? As far as like, should this guy, right? Should he be canceled when he's doing this stuff, right? When he's reached out to children before, should he be allowed to stay on these platforms? 3.49 million subscribers, 213,000 followers, right? Should that be allowed? Should he be allowed to make money? Should he be allowed to monetize when he's done stuff like that? And I said I was going to highlight this comment, and it's not from someone with a ton of followers or anything, right? Because you're acting like this wasn't 6 years ago. I mean, it was 4 years ago. So you would just let a pedo who never apologized just chill and control what thousands of kids watch. I get it. He did wrong, and he got punished for that, but he did apologize, and people make mistakes. I saw some other comments, right? Like, there was one here, I'm not going to look it up, going like, oh, you're just mad that he got yeah, oh, sorry, right here. People like this are so cringe. You're mad because he got verified, right? I mean, like, I don't know what's wrong with these people, right? 15, right? 15, Fortnite. And talking about, like, this isn't a big deal. Like, this dude is an adult, and he's reaching out to girls that are 12 to start relationships with them, talking about how beautiful they are. And you got this 15-year-old who plays Fortnite, probably is a fan of this dude, saying, oh, you're just mad because he got verified. You have this other idiot saying, like, he got punished and he apologized. His mistakes. Like, how did he get punished? He has both of his channels. He's still making a ton of money, right? How is that being punished? And, I'm glad they played this other clip in here, only because you can see it's not just with that one 12-year-old. He does it with other people. And, as far as, like, his talking about, like, a group effort, I mean, there are other people in that chat who know who this guy is, and they're all going in on this 15-year-old girl, right? If there's anyone who should be canceled, lose their platform, it is 100% this fucking Kiwiz person. And anyone who disagrees with that, I'm sorry, but, like, I kind of feel like you're defending a pedophile.
Mellow, let that shit bang.